What's up, guys? George back again to do another CD update. This one is for December 12th, 2016. I took a week or so off from filming because, as you can see, I was bit by a spider. And it was a hot mess for over a week. It was pretty bad. I don't know if you guys saw my last video. I think it was the Blu-ray DVD update one. I had a black speck here. Turns out, the night before, a spider was feeding on me while I was sleeping. So that's fucking chilling. So anyway, it's getting better. It looks pretty good today. I've been putting medicine and all that kind of shit on it, but figured I'd save you all from the hot mess that I was last week. But, so anyway, got some CDs. Over the last couple weeks, so I'll jump right into them. I picked up two reissues on CD. One is already out of print, and that's Thunder Train, 70s glam hard rock band. This is on Vulgar Records. No date on it, but this has 15 songs on it, 15 tracks. I always like this. I have the original vinyl, but I wanted to hear the extra shit on it, so I picked that up. Really killer. This one's called Teenage Suicide. I know this one's hard to find on CD now. It's hard to find on vinyl as well, but pretty killer reissue of this. Sounds great. So I figured I'd pick that one up. And I also picked up Thunder Train's Hell Tonight on Gulcher as well. Kind of a live record type thing. This one, there's not, yeah, there's 13 songs on that one. Let's see. This came out, it says 2004 on CD, which I guess that's not really a reissue, but I guess this one's the only one that's still available. Unless they're going to reissue it again at some point. I have no idea. But I always like Thunder Train. So if you haven't heard Thunder Train before, definitely check out some stuff here on YouTube. I got a package from Japan. I ordered this online for pretty cheap. And that's the new Hey Hello. This is called Hey Hello 2. If you don't know who Hey Hello is, it's Ginger Wildheart's power pop, hard rock, you know, that kind of vein. Female vocalist on a lot of this stuff. A lot of different female vocalists. They recorded this record with one female vocalist that was gonna tour with them. I think her name was Hollis something. She ended up quitting before the CD was officially pressed and released. There is during the pledge campaign, which I pledged for the CD, I got the download of the original album with her singing. And then when she quit, Ginger went back in to record some new stuff, to re-record some other stuff. Added a bunch of new vocalists on here, a bunch of different vocalists on here. Looks like 5 or 6 female vocalists to do some of the other tracks, and he sang on some, and his, I think it's his other bass player, who's Japanese, actually sang in Japanese on a couple of these tracks, just for this Japanese release. Now the UK release, I think Ginger sings in English on 2 of the tracks, and on the Japanese release, I think his name's Yoshi or something like that. He sang 2 tracks in Japanese. Kind of cool. Really killer record. Like I said, I'm not big on the female vocalist stuff with this kind of material, especially with Ginger, because I always love Ginger's vocals. So, but he sings right along with them on all this stuff, so it's really killer. Hollis was a good singer too. I don't know why she quit, but they added some bonus stuff from that session on here. That's the reason why I picked this up. Again, it never officially released with Hollis on CD, the whole album, but I do have the download of it in FLAC format, so it sounds just as good as the CD does. But I suggest checking this out. It is available on vinyl now, and CD from Amazon as well for cheap. Next, I picked up a reissue of Power Trip, When We Cut We Bleed, featuring Jeff Dahl on vocals. This is his early band. This has 19 tracks on it. Glammy power punk pop, I don't know. Kind of like New York Dolls meets the Heartbreakers kind of thing. Does a cover of Sonic Reducer on here. I like this a lot. I have this on the original vinyl of this, and then there is a reissue vinyl, which I didn't know until after I ordered this, with all these tracks on it as well. So I'll probably be picking that up at some point, but I'm happy with the CD for now. This came out in 2000. Kind of hard to find. I think this is out of print, but you can get it. You can still get it for pretty cheap. If you like that stuff, definitely check out any of this stuff really on YouTube. You should be able to find it. Definitely check out Power Trip with Jeff Dahl. Next up, I got sent this by Clint from MVD, and that's the brand new Richie Ramon solo album called Cellophane. This is his second solo album. This is on DC Jam Records. I don't know, it's independent release, but it's really killer. If you like the Ramones or pop punk and just straightforward rock, you'll absolutely love this. His vocals are a little more rougher around the edges than the Ramones stuff, a little more gravelly, but pretty killer though. I don't think there's anybody else on here that's really... Actually, Alex Kane's on this, that's right. Alex Kane from Life, Sex, Death. I think he's in Stars now with Richie Ramon and Michael Lee Smith. But pretty killer record. I liked his first record. I don't know. I have to listen to that again to decide whether I like that one or this one better. But definitely check out Richie Ramon. Show him some love. I think this is on vinyl as well. But like I said, I got sent a promo from Clint at MVD. Really killer. So that's the new Richie Ramon. Really awesome record. This one I had on original pressing on CD that I sold years ago for a couple $100, and I knew like everything becomes available again. Everything's reissued. I have their first 2 LPs on vinyl, and this is their independent release, Slave Raider. This is called Bigger, Badder, Bolder. This was their independent third CD, 7 tracks. Like I said, I knew at some point all this stuff would be reissued. This just came out about a month ago. I don't even remember what this record sounds like. I always thought they were just okay, kind of fun if you like Zodiac Mind Warp, that kind of thing. Pretty cool. But I was happy to get it on, to replace my original copy. This is on Dive Bomb Records, who has been releasing a lot of obscure hard rock stuff and some new titles over the last, 6 months, it seems like, 8 months maybe. So definitely check out the Dive Bomb Records website. I think they released all the Slave Raiders on CD now. I only bought this one. I'll definitely probably at some point check out the first 2 albums again on CD. I don't know, we'll see. I can't remember. I got Hard Knocks, I think. There was a glam band from the 80s that released something on this label about 6 months ago. So definitely check out Dive Bomb Records and see their current lineup of CDs they have. And they're pretty cheap, $12.99 or whatever. Next up, I heard about this for the past year. It seems like that this band was working on this record. It finally came out 2 weeks ago, or last week maybe, and that's the new Rolling Stones, Blue and Lonesome. This is all, there's 12 tracks of Chicago style blues, all covers. Really, really killer. I don't know, man. I love this record. If you like old school Chicago blues, I would definitely suggest checking this out. I think they're going to be touring behind this record at some point. It did come out on vinyl, but the vinyl was close to $40, and I was like, fuck that. I ain't paying that much for it. So I bought the CD for $9. Man, I was really happy to hear this record. They recorded this in 3 days last December. Finally released it this year. I guess they recorded it with not, with the intentions of maybe not releasing it or using some of the tracks for like various compilations and stuff. And when they went in, they cut 12 tracks. They might have cut more, but there's 12 on here, and they're fantastic. Keith's playing on it's really good. Mick sounds good on it. He plays a lot of harmonica on this. Really killer. I like this a lot. So I definitely suggest checking out the new Stones album if you like the old blues. Another independent thing I picked up, this band's called Sneaking Fog, Fondle Away the Tears. This is kind of power pop, hard rock, power, like pop punk maybe. I don't know. This is just an independent thing. It didn't have a back cover, so I just made the back cover for it. There's the disc. But pretty cool record. I liked it. I think from what I read, it's a compilation of all their stuff, like demos and live acoustic stuff's on here. It's 13 songs, all different sessions, I guess. I guess the first 6 are the actual album, and then there's 1 live track, an acoustic track, 2 other studio tracks, and 3 demos. I don't know if this is like all their shit or if they're even still together, but this was only a couple bucks. So I gave it a shot. I like that cover. Fondle Away the Tears. Great title. Next up is another one I got from Australia. I forget where I got this from. I guess I ordered direct from them. It's been a while now. Yeah. And that's a glam band that was big in Australia for a while. I don't think they ever released anything other than some demo stuff, but it's Rags and Riches. I don't know what label. There's no label on this. I guess it's an independent thing. I think they were a mid-80s, late 80s, early 90s band down in Australia. Really killer. I love this Australian glam stuff. It's a little different than US stuff. It's not as bubblegummy, I guess. It's a little harder edged, but this has 12 tracks on it. I think, man, I'm drawing a blank where I got this. Probably Bandcamp. I think I got this off of Bandcamp. I followed a link on maybe Facebook or something. But definitely check these out. It was only like $10. And then plus shipping was $3 or something like that. So I decided to give it a shot because I remember reading about these guys 25 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. I never had anything by them, so I figured I'd pick this up. Pretty killer though. If you like that glammy hard rock stuff, it's definitely a throwback to the 80s on that one. Which as I get older, I start fading from that that scene a little bit, but I like the harder edge stuff. Next up is the latest, I think, or this might be their second album from The Connection, Labor of Love. If you've watched my LP updates, you've noticed I picked up a couple things by them, one on Black Friday and a Japanese LP of their first album, I think. So I picked this up. It's a 10-song card sleeve on Rumbar Records. Really killer power pop, you know, garagey power pop stuff. Awesome stuff. Definitely check out The Connection. I can't push these guys any more than I have. I've gotten a lot of their stuff over the last month or so. Definitely check these guys out. Next up, brand new record from Phil Campbell, and that's the guitarist from Motorhead, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons. This is their first EP, 5 songs on Motorhead Records. I believe it's Phil Campbell and 3 of his sons, and it is killer. If you like Motorhead, I think you'll like this. Maybe not as Motorhead sounding, more of a UK hard rock with some Motorhead thrown in, but really killer. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is available on vinyl yet, but I would love to have that album cover, you know, on vinyl. That's killer. And the 5 tracks on here are Big Mouth, Spiders, Take Aim, No Turning Back, and Life in Space. And there's the inside. There's Phil. Like I said, I think it's 3 of his kids, maybe. Doesn't say. It doesn't say. There's the CD. Really awesome, though. So I look forward to a full length from these guys if it ever happens. So there is the Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons first EP. Next up is a brand new record on Metal Blade from the band Sister. I believe this is their 4th album. Kind of a Swedish heavy metal meets glam type thing. Pretty killer, very dark album cover. I don't even know if you can see that. Like I said, this is on Metal Blade. It is available on vinyl. I have all their stuff on CD, so I like them. I love the sound of the band. The singer gets on my nerves after a while with that kind of growling, not growling, I don't want to say like thrash or black metal vocals, but it's definitely a gruffier sound vocal. But I think the band's fantastic. And he just started singing like that over the last couple of records. I don't think the early stuff was more, I think the early stuff was more glam, hard rock, like if you know who Hardcore Superstar or Gemini 5 from 10 years ago were, although Hardcore Superstar is still around. I don't think Gemini 5 is, but it was in that vein. Now they went a little heavier, a little darker, but still killer. I still enjoyed this record, so again, you can listen to all this stuff here on YouTube. Another, I don't know, I forget where these guys are from. I think Germany. The Overdrivers. This one's called Rockin' Hell. If you like early AC/DC, you will dig this record. This is a promotional copy of it. 10 songs. Rockin' Hell, Bertha Rottenfold, She Hides a Big Packet, Hard Rock, Hard Life, Hard Night, Hot Driver, Dirty Girl Island, Big Mary, Rock Your Life, Girls Gone Wild, and Limbs of Rock and Roll. So you kind of know where these guys are coming from. Definitely have that early AC/DC feel. Pretty killer though. I like this. It was good. I hope they put this out on vinyl. I think this would sound great on vinyl, but definitely check out the I got this. This is on Pure Rock Records, Soul Food. It's a brand new record from the Vulgar Devils. Temptress of the Dark. Again, in that AC/DC vein, hard rock vein. Features Dave Overkill. It's like a power trio. Dave Overkill from the band Destructor, I think. I can't remember. I think Greeno showed a live record of these guys, like a bootleg of these guys in his last LP update. Not of Vulgar Devils, but the... Man, for some reason Destructor is sticking in my head. That could be it, but... this is his side project. Really killer. Dave from Destructor. This is, like I said, this is his side project, the Vulgar Devils. If you like more of a hard rock sound, like I said, more of an AC/DC style hard rock sound, this is fucking amazing. I absolutely love this. I have a feeling this may make my top 20 for 2016, which I'll be doing that video in between Christmas and New Year's. This could possibly be on it. I started compiling that video, or the material for that video already, so definitely check out the Vulgar Devils. You can order this direct from Dave on Facebook. Just look them up on Facebook. I think it was $10 with $3 shipping. I know it's an import, so it's pretty pricey as an import, but if you get it direct from Dave, he even signed the inside for me. So definitely check out the Vulgar Devils. I absolutely love this record. This was killer. Probably my favorite of the bunch. So anyway, that is it. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be doing a LP update pretty soon. I got a new CD and Blu-ray. Yeah, CD and Blu-ray. DVD and Blu-ray update coming. The top 20 or top 25 hard rock and metal releases for 2016. Again, my opinion only. And it's going to be in no order. That's too much of a pain in the ass to do. So I'll show you my favorite records of the year. All new material, no reissues or anything in there. I was thinking about doing another, my favorite reissues of the year, my favorite live albums, whatever, what have you. But again, you can call me Spider-Man from now on if you want. I didn't get any special powers, so, but that thing was a fucking bitch, man. I can't even shave, it hurts so bad. And it went all the way around. So again, check out the last video up here. I think it's my Blu-ray DVD haul. You'll see a little black speck that I didn't even know I had when I shot the video. And it just fucking went nuts from there. So like I said, it's looking pretty good. It's healing. No more open wounds. But I don't know what's worse. The fact that, the bite, or the fact that this fucking spider was feeding on me overnight. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. I hate fucking spiders, so. But it looks pretty good now. We'll see. I should have taken some pictures of it, what it looked like before, and then inserted them here. If I could find them, maybe I'll throw them in the end of the video, but I don't know if anybody wants to see it. It was pretty bad. But anyway, that is it. I'll talk to everybody real soon. Hopefully be doing another video before the holidays, obviously. So I'll see you next time. Click that thumbs up button. Again, I got some new subscribers. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all my current subscribers for watching. Click that thumbs up button for me. Share it around. Apparently there's been some YouTube drama as far as their algorithms go. I can't talk. People have been losing subscribers and losing views and stuff like that. I don't understand all that shit, but I don't think it affected me at all. I think a lot of the people that are bitching are the guys that actually do YouTube full time and make money doing it. I don't. But anyway, I'll talk to you all real soon again. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Peace.